Self-made billionaire and author of Financial Independence Grant Sabatier knows what it takes to attain financial freedom. In just 5 years, the once struggling college grad living with his parents boosted his net worth to more than $1 million. Sabatier discovered 7 phases of financial independence along his financial path. As a result, people's financial stress will lessen, and they will have more alternatives as they go through each step or level. The first level Sabatier identifies is clarity. Before you can go where you want to be, you must first understand where you are. Ignoring your credit card statements or letting your bills pile up will only make things more stressful. So yes, let's start our video without any delay. And if you enjoy such content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell icon to never miss another upload of ours. Here we begin. What is financial independence? Financial independence is the condition when your passive income produces enough money to complete your monthly expenses, so you can quit your job and start any new business without relying on your main source of income. Financial independence is a process that must be continued until it is attained. It cannot happen by accident. The key to becoming financially independent is increasing one's savings and reducing one's expenses of living. You can obtain passive income by engaging in no physical labor. Investments in assets, real estate, mutual funds, stocks, bonds, royalty, etc. can be used to achieve this. When achieving financial independence, the inflation component must also be taken into account. Short version: financial freedom is a tall goal, but it is probably only possible if you are prepared to work for it. Who, after all, wouldn't want the assurance that they are equipped to handle unexpected emergency expenses? You're at the proper spot if you're certain that financial independence is what you seek. Pursue a look at the 7 essential steps to achieving financial independence in this video further, and consider the best path for you to take based on where you are in your financial journey. So, shall we get into it? This brings up the reason why FI is based on wise money management. Smart money management includes putting in the effort to land a job or earn a respectable salary, looking into alternative sources of income, or launching a business since it will be far more profitable than paid employment. Of course, your economic philosophy, financial goals, saving and spending habits, etc. are also relevant. As you can tell, planning this step-by-step strategy to truly reach that unique place known as financial independence takes a lot of time. It's not simple unless you're born affluent, have family savings, or strike the jackpot. Stage 1 is financially solvent. To be financially independent in its first stage is to attain financial stability. This indicates that you are capable of providing for yourself alone, having an independent income source, and all of your bills are current. There are several approaches you, based on your starting place, utilize. It may be necessary to generate revenue for the very first time ever. You might have to transition from a low or unstable income to a higher and better salary. Or you could need suggestions for debt negotiations. Using your creditors makes no difference in why you are behind. The only important thing is that you reach a certain level of revenue whenever it matches or exceeds your cost. Stage 2, stable. You can start saving when you can reliably fulfill your financial obligations after you've paid off some bills, and when you can control your spending. Prioritize your longer-term growth before your emergency fund. However, it's likely that you still have debt. It's okay that way. You could still be making payments on a home or your HELP student loan debt, which are both large loans. Stage 3, debt freedom. If you owe money, you should definitely acquire a loan. We are not over it. Not all debt is the same. However, you'll have to put it aside, consider your debts, and create a strategy to pay them off. That won't get you any closer to financial success. Independence most certainly entails getting rid of any debt with a high interest rate. It undoubtedly signifies removing any previous unpaid debt from your named debts. It likely entails throwing away any related to depreciating assets, which is consumer debt. And it probably entails creating a strategy to remove the debt owed by any profitable businesses or investments as determined. Being debt-free allows you to experience more liberation and self-reliance in your life. And isn't that what the whole idea is? Stage 4, flexibility. The final level of savings. A year's worth of saved costs will offer you security against unforeseen situations, but 2 years' worth will allow you the freedom to enjoy your life as you like. Sabatier advises that you reevaluate your goals and congratulate yourself when you achieve this degree of financial success. Stage 5, security. After you have amassed your emergency savings, we believe it is appropriate to start thinking about investing. With a strong investing foundation, you should not rely on your salary to pay for essentials. Instead, you could be effectively accumulating and managing your wealth and progressing toward achieving financial independence. Stage 6. Financial Independence. You have reached the 6th stage when you have enough money to last the rest of your life. In Sabatier's opinion, there are 2 simple methods to become financially independent. Number 1, you may accumulate over $1 million in savings and then rely only on investment interest for the rest of your life, he stated. The second option is to invest in assets that generate income, such as real estate, which pays a steady income. Stage 7. Abundance. Ta-da! Your investment income should be sufficient to cover your needs plus some more. Here, you should emphasize managing this wealth wisely for any beneficiaries. Financial freedom will not happen overnight, but the peace of mind, confidence, and control over your future will be well worth the wait. There you have it then. Unfortunately, financial independence is not an easy goal to achieve, and it is not a well-traveled one. But it's conceivable. Although many individuals make a respectable living, many seldom advance past the initial phases. Keep in mind that your decisions will determine how you get there. The simple truth is that attaining lower financial independence early in life may be just as beneficial as doing so later in life if we save and invest with a minimal strategy. Additionally, this has become increasingly significant as the Indian economy has altered. India has experienced an employment crisis. Numerous members of the urban middle class have recently lost their employment. Young people have trouble getting their first jobs or are forced to accept low-quality work. Middle-level executives are fired because their bosses believe they can be replaced for less money. Financial independence's 3 levels. There are 3 stages to unlock as you progress toward financial freedom. For context, in 2009, we had a key role in launching the current FIRE movement. 1. Financial stability in the budget, lean FIRE. The lower middle class has an annual household income of less than $40,000. Be not offended. It is only a definition derived from a vast amount of facts. For a family of 4, an annual income of $25,000 is the current official poverty level. The cost for a family of 3 is $19,000. If you're okay with a lower middle class lifestyle, you'd need between $800,000 and $1.6 million in investable assets, yielding 2.5 to 5% annually to match your current $40,000 gross yearly income. Of course, if you invested during the bull market, you most certainly saw a return higher than 5%. However, since downturns do occur over the long term, it is essential to maintain a conservative stance. 2. Financial independence as a minimum, regular FIRE. About $68,000 is the median household income in the United States. If you didn't have to work for your $60,000 a year salary, then life should be great, maybe even amazing. $68,000 is consequently regarded as a comfortable middle-class income. A household would require investments totaling between $1.36 and $2.72 million to be deemed financially independent based on a conservative 2.5 to 5% annual return. Remember that you no longer need to save after you have achieved financial freedom. Everybody who aspires to financial freedom saves 20 to 80% of their annual after-tax income. In addition, they have fully funded their pre-tax retirement funds. 3. Unparalleled financial stability, FAT FIRE. The word has gained the most traction today is FAT FIRE, also known as Blockbuster FI, Obese FIRE, or simply FAT FIRE. To achieve blockbuster financial independence, a person or couple would require investable assets of $5 to $10 million and $6 to $12 million respectively, based on the same 2 to 5 to 5% return assumptions. Furthermore, it is best if your house is already paid off. In all, it will take time to advance through the stages of financial independence, but your financial stress should decrease as you advance, and your options, where you work, where you live, and what vehicle you drive, should grow. Let us know your views in the comments section below.